Welcome to Podcasts, recorded live at the Center for Spiritual Living in Portland, Oregon. We have many programs, classes, and workshops developed just for our online audience. To find out more, go to our website at cslportland.org and look under the Online tab. Our mission is to open hearts, ignite minds, and make a difference. If you'd like to support our center and its video podcast, you can donate online at cslportland.org/donate. Allow us to become part of your extended spiritual community. Wherever you are on your spiritual journey, you are most welcome at the Center for Spiritual Living.
We love our friends band, Ken Brewer, Jim Solberg, and Don Schultz. One more time for our lovely band. Good morning, good morning. What a wonderful, exciting day. Let's start today off with our opening song. Please stand with us and sing, I'm Choosing Heaven Today. Yes. What a glorious morning, yes.
Choosing heaven today.
On your lyric sheets,
I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road
of heaven right now.
I'm choosing heaven
Today,
today.
I'm choosing heaven.
I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road
Of heaven right now, singing,
I'm choosing heaven today.
joy.
I'm choosing
Joy today. Yes, I am.
I'm choosing joy today. I am walking the road
Of heaven right now. And I'm choosing joy today. I'm choosing peace.
I'm choosing peace today. I'm choosing peace today. I am walking the road
Of heaven right now. And I'm choosing
peace today.
I'm choosing kindness.
I'm choosing kindness today.
Oh, yes, I am.
I'm choosing kindness today. I am walking the road
Of heaven right now. And
I'm choosing kindness today.
love, sweet love.
I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing love today. I am walking the road
Of heaven right now.
I'm choosing love today.
I'm choosing heaven, y'all.
I'm choosing heaven today.
Oh, yes, I am.
I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road
Of heaven right now. And
I'm choosing heaven today.
I'm walking the road.
I am walking the road
Of heaven right now.
I'm choosing heaven today.
Thank you, Paulette and Michelle. Blessings.
And we are choosing heaven today by being here, right? Yes. Welcome. So glad to see you all. It is a good day when we rise in heaven and in joy and in love. And yes, it's every day is a great day in that rising. So welcome. Welcome here to the Portland Center for Spiritual Living. We are a science of mind community that teaches spiritual principles to transform your life and make the world a better place. Wherever you are on your spiritual journey, you are absolutely welcome here. All that we ask is that you stay open to the possibility of changing your entire life simply by changing your mind. And the more you come around, the more you'll learn about changing your mind and changing your life. My name is Catherine Richer. I serve as a licensed spiritual practitioner here at the center, and it is my honor and my joy to welcome you. If you're new to the center and in person, we have welcome packets on the table in the back of the sanctuary with a Science of Mind pamphlet, if you haven't seen one of those yet. And for our global community, we have information on our website at cslportland.org under the About Us menu tab. Either way, pamphlet or online, you'll find information about who we are, what we stand for, and how we might serve you, and even how you might volunteer. Also, on the website, you can sign up for weekly emails that detail all of our events, register for classes, and receive a special gift on your birthday. Just a few announcements today because we do have a very special event for you today. Get a taste of Hawaii at this Saturday's Divine Dining. This is, yes. You can do a luau in the aisle if you want while I'm talking about this. It's July 22nd from 4 to 6 p.m. here in the sanctuary, so you can eat and dance Hawaiian. Register online. For burgers, veggie burgers, sides, and dogs, all types of dogs, including edible dogs, experience, we have our annual Bring a Friend picnic. This is August 6th at 12:30 to 2, right down the road at Peninsula Park. Maybe the roses will still be in bloom there. We do have volunteers needed to set up and help us take down as well. And please do sign up to let us know if you plan to attend at the back of the sanctuary, I believe also online. Love to see you there. We have fall term educational offerings are going to be announced soon, so stay on your tippy toes for that one. And I want to tell you, hot off the press, our licensed practitioner, Sandy Liebold, put together a benefit concert for the center that is featuring the 3 L's, LaRhonda Steele, Lori Jones, and Laura Berman. Yes. This is a terrific trio. They did this once back in 2019. And I went to it, and it is an amazing musical, soulful, spiritual experience. So that is going to be here August 12th from 4 to 7 p.m. Tickets will be available on our website in about a week. So thank you very much, Sandy, for putting that together, LaRhonda and company. Very excited about that. Licensed practitioner Annette Bolster and Andy are serving on High Watch today, which means they are holding a sacred container of consciousness and love in the sanctuary and for our virtual community. So thank you for your service. And now we have a special announcement with inspiring news that our youth director, licensed practitioner Sean Larkin, is going to share.
Sometimes everything fun wants to happen on the same day, so I'm really grateful that we were able to squeeze this announcement in. About a decade ago, I had a youth walk into my youth program that I immediately sensed had a very profound consciousness, a very deep heart, a brilliant mind, but they didn't want to talk. They weren't ready yet. I think you were 7 years old, maybe, and I just was patient. Everyone wanted to force this friend to talk, and I said, no, in good time, this flower will blossom. And so it was with great joy that I announced that our youth, Soleil, why don't you come on up? Come on. At Teen Camp, Soleil was voted by her peers to represent CSL teens internationally at the International CSL Congress. Yes. And if you're a political science nerd like me, this is actually a binding vote. This is not a vote gesture. And so I want to give the mic to Soleil to share her vision.
Well, a lot of you know who I am. I've been here my entire life from what I remember. So I want to just thank everybody for the support that I've had throughout my time in this community, for giving me the opportunity last summer to attend teen camp, because without that opportunity, I wouldn't be standing here today. And it's an honor to be able to sit here and hopefully soon enough get this teen and youth program back and running, because I remember it. Yeah, I remember all of these seats being full with a bunch of little kids running upstairs and you guys having to tell us to be quiet so you guys could focus. So I hope we can soon enough get that up and running, because I miss being able to be a part of that. And yeah, I'm honored to have this opportunity to represent Portland for the first time ever in teen leadership. So.
I do practice a traditional honor culture, and in these cultures, when the student becomes a leader, there's a formal recognition.
See how you can change your life and change it. Thank you so much. That was beautiful. Congratulations from all of us. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. Today, amongst all of our special things and events and people, and this is beautiful, our special music features LaRhonda Steele, blues diva of Portland and inductee to the Oregon Music Hall of Fame, and our Friends Band, of course. Today's message is called The Healing Stream, and it will be by Rev.Christine. So glad you're here. Flowers gracing our presence are from Marcia Hudson. Thank you, Marcia. Beautiful. Also providing our coffee service today. So with all of that, now is our time to take a nice deep breath. We're going to settle the waters. We are going to relax and breathe and know the comfort of being exactly where you are supposed to be right now.
Thank you, Catherine. I remember the days of when we were silent meditation and hearing the stomps go across the ceiling. And so it'll be beautiful to have those little feet going across our ceiling again. Yes. All right, we breathe into this magnificent moment. And we sing and we go into meditation together. A new way of thinking. I embrace the new. I accept a new way of thinking. I accept. And I allow, I embrace, and I say yes, yes, yes. I say yes, yes, yes. Say yes. accept, I allow, I embrace. I say yes. I say yes, yes, yes. I say yes, yes, yes. I say yes. I say yes.
And in this yes, we step into the flow of life. We are never outside of the flow of life because there is only one life. There is one power that is the power back of everything. There is one presence, the life force itself, the prana, the breath, the energy that is indestructible and infinite. There is one power, one presence, one infinite intelligence and wisdom, one grand organized design, the perfect pattern of perfection at the center of all of life. And it is this one life, called by many names and yet beyond all names, that expresses itself in, through, and at every speck of life. Everything that is seen, everything that is unseen, light matter, dark matter, all the places in between, it doesn't matter because everything is expressions of the same thing birthed from that one source, that one life. And so I know this means me. I know that I am an individualized expression of life itself, a unique expression. Just like every star is unique, every grain of sand, so is everyone here. A unique embodiment of divinity, of royalty, of sovereignty, here by divine appointment to express themselves as only they can through this consciousness that knows itself intimately in, through, and as them. And so I speak my word for and about everyone within the sound of my voice. I call forth a deep knowing of the truth of their individuality in the one, of their uniqueness, of their beauty in their uniqueness. And that the more that they live in this uniqueness that they are, the star wrapped in skin that they are, the more they are in the flow and the ease of life. Just as the planets are in perfect flow and orbit of their star suns, and the entire galaxy, this entire cosmos is in that perfect flow, emanating from the one mind, that one presence, that one power, that infinite intelligence. I know that this service is in perfect flow. All of us step into the flow that is always there. There's no stepping in. There's simply, and I call forth and claim and declare, a knowing and a recognition of being in the flow as an individualized expression of the one. And I am so grateful to know that this is the truth. And in that gratitude, I release my word into the cosmic womb of infinite potential and possibility, that place of infinite unconditional love that always says, yes, my beloved, and you are my beloved. It is indeed my joy to give that unto you which you believe and live, feel in the center of your heart. In an absolute conviction and directed faith, knowing it is already done, I simply let it be, I allow it to be, and together we say, and so it is. I invite you to steep in the knowing and the being in the flow as we sit in meditation in silence for the next few moments.
welcome you back from the silence. This morning's song was written by our own licensed practitioner, Miss Marcy Beck, and it is for today's special service for Miss Kay, her induction as a new practitioner. Yes, installment, induction, all those good things. It's a beautiful song called You Matter. Staring in the mirror, looking at the face that stares at me. Seeing all the promises welling up from deep inside of me. As I gaze and wonder deep into my eyes, from within I hear a voice that I recognize. It says, you matter. You matter in this world. You matter. So let your voice be heard. Do you know you make a difference? The world is changed because you're here. You matter. You matter in this world. You matter. So let your voice be heard. You matter. Okay, there's no other person in this whole wide world who could ever take your place. No one has your talents, your gifts, your smile, your courage, and your grace. And as you leave your footprints in the sands of time, carry always with you these words of love and light. You matter. You matter in this world. You matter. So let your voice be heard. Do you know you make a difference? The world is changed because you're here. You matter. Oh, you matter in this world. You matter. So let your voice be heard. I'm willing to see my gifts. I'm ready to know I make a difference. Oh, you matter. Yes, you matter in this world. You matter. I know you'll let your voice be heard. Do you know you make a difference? The world is a better place because you're here. You matter. Yes, you matter in this world. You matter.
Thank you, LaRhonda. It's a very beautiful song. We have a very special day today. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. We are installing 2 new practitioners to our team, so we'll be doing that later in the service. So I want to thank you for being here today. Thank you for those at home who are joining us online. It's a very special day. There's a lot of excitement in the room. And I want to thank you, Soleil, for being here.
Woo! Yes.
Because, yes, what happened in the room is you brought a new vision for our youth here. Yes. And so we've been, while we're waiting for new minister, the youth program comes along with the new minister, that you just brought a huge burst of energy to our intention and to the program. So thank you, and thank you for your commitment. So wow, lots of things happening today. We are using the book In the Flow of Life by Eric Butterworth. And so last week we talked about how we recognize that there's an infinite energy and it's always flowing in and through and as us. It's always available to us. We may not remember, we may not be aware of it, but it's there. And Catherine's prayer and your prayer before the meditation was my whole talk. So I'll just repeat what Catherine said. That we may not be aware of it, but it's there. And our thoughts, our beliefs, I'm coming undone here. Our old thoughts, our beliefs, our fears keep us out of the flow. And prayer is how we stay connected in the flow. And so each of us is that flow of wholeness. Each of us is whole wherever we are and whatever is going on. And so here's what my talk today is, the healing stream. It's from chapter 2. And Butterworth says, the healing stream is an eternal reality. There is an allness even within illness. There's an allness even within illness, that the whole universe is within you and its flow is the reality of you and the fundamental sense, no matter what else is going on. It's part of us. And so to be able to remember that. There's a parable in the Bible, in the Gospel of John, where the disciples were out fishing all night. And they came onto shore and they had found there were no fish to be seen. And they saw Jesus, and Jesus saw that they were defeated and tired. And he said, go back and drop your net on the right side of the boat. And can you imagine what that was? They looked at him bewildered, like, are you serious? Are you kidding me? We were just out there all night and nothing happened, and now you want us to go back. But they were willing. They went out and they dropped their nets on the right side of the boat, and they couldn't believe the fish that they brought in. And so for the longest time, I thought this story was about fish. That's the literal interpretation. But we look at it with a metaphysical, a mystical interpretation. And the mystical interpretation is what Jesus was saying to them, is that go back out and change your thinking. Go on the right side of the boat. Change your thinking to the right side of thinking. They had to shift their mood from insufficiency to attitudes of confidence. And so when we feel stuck, that's what we have to do. We have to stop and shift and go back out. It's like even though we feel defeated, we go back out and we have a different experience because we're in the flow. Be still and know I am in the flow. Will you say that with me? Be still and know I am in the flow. And so, let's see. Butterworth says, you are a child of the universe. You do not walk this path alone. The whole universe walks with you. It's dynamically involved in you. And its involvement is expressing as you. Health is not something you can get physically. It's with pills or potions or metaphysically with prayers. We can't get health. We can align to the wholeness. where it's not something we go out and get, but we align to the wholeness. Health is the reality of life, the normal condition of man, of beings. So when we find ourselves out of the flow is what? When we're in resistance, right? And we're in resistance when we have old ideas, when we have old beliefs or attitudes. Resistance, it's when we have self-limiting behavior. And those attitudes and behaviors are poor conductors for the flow. So that self-limiting is creating messages of limitation that's going actually into the cells of the body. And the body begins to experience congestion, inflammation, and disease. So it brings us back to that place of that we constantly have to be remembering that we are in the flow. And one common complaint relative to illness is a lack of energy. And we all feel tired from time to time. Anyone ever feel tired from time to time? Or fatigue, and we're always, I'm so tired. And what is that affirmation? I am so tired. Yeah. And we are experiencing fatigue, but it's not for a lack of energy. It's because we're out of the flow. And when we're out of the flow, it's about bringing it back. So everybody take a breath. Take another one. When we remember to breathe, we remember to stay in the flow. Another practice that you can do is rub your hands together. Go ahead and rub your hands together. What you're doing is you're activating that energy in your hands. Now put your hands apart and feel that energy. Feel that energy. You can feel there's actually a sense there. Now take that and put that on your heart. And then use that energy. If you have pain in your arm or your shoulder, put your hand there. If there's pain in your neck, pain in wherever, in your leg, you put your hands there and you're bringing energy into that place. So it's important to stay in the flow, to remember that the flow is in us, moving in us and as us and through us. And we can use that. We can use that whenever we want. It's important for us to take care of our bodies. And when we find that we're in the flow, we're inspired. Butterworth says, your body is a temple of the living God. It is fed, vitalized, and sustained by the healing and renewing stream of life. If you keep consciously in the flow, you'll be guided to eat those things that the body requires. Your tastes will change so that you'll desire what you need and not just what craving you have. I don't know, anyone else have cravings or is it just me? Yeah, because when we're out of the flow, I have a craving usually when I'm tired, and I'm tired because I'm out of the flow. So it's bringing that back and remembering that. And it's all good and well to know this intellectually, right? We all sit here now and you're all nodding and we all know this, but it's moving it from the head to the heart. It's at making that transition and knowing that we have that awareness, that we are in the flow, and that every time when we go into prayer and meditation, when you do your spiritual reading, when you stay connected, you stay in that flow. Now, we don't always remember to stay in the flow, right? We have days where we feel bad, days where something happens, days where just the computer is the worst thing, right? Technology is the worst thing. Don't get me started on technology, because something goes wrong with the phone, the computer, everything's gone, right? Everything is gone. So we forget and we fall out of that. And we have a group of amazing prayer practitioners that are here for you, that you can call, you can write online, you can email, However you want to communicate, you can put a message in the box. However you want to communicate, our practitioners are here. Now, they don't have the secret. They just know all of this information. They've committed to learning it and being it and living it. But they can know for you the truth for you. They stand and know that truth for you. And they want to be of service to you. So please remember that. So let's affirm together. I am in the flow of life.
I am in the flow of life.
I move easily with the flow.
I move easily with the flow.
I am radiantly and enthusiastically alive.
I am radiantly and enthusiastically alive.
I am free from tension, stress, and strain.
I am free from tension, stress, and strain.
I go forward in the flow of life.
I go forward in the flow of life.
Unhurried and unworried.
Unhurried and unworried.
And so it is.
And so it is.
So let's just take that into prayer right now. Oh, as we breathe in, we breathe into that flow, we breathe into that energy, we breathe into that knowing that right where I am, that spirit is right here, the flow of life, that creative presence and power, that goodness that is love and unity and freedom and abundance, it is already here within me. And I remember that flow. I stay connected with that flow. And anytime I move or have thoughts that bring me out, I simply bring my awareness back and it brings me back. And so I know for each of us there that there's an opening, there's a revelation today of this flow. There's a revelation of staying in and as the flow of life, knowing that we are brilliantly blessed, we are abundantly supplied, and we are always guided, guarded, directed, and protected. And so I'm grateful to know this truth. I'm grateful for this wisdom, for this grace, for this knowing. I'm grateful for all of this. I release this word in deep gratitude, and together we affirm. And so it is. And so it is. Thank you. So I want to, this is our time of offering. And thank you so much for your gracious giving. We so appreciate the gifts that you share, and it enables us to be here, and it enables us to be here. And there's never been a more important time to be in spiritual community, right? Yes, that there's so much going on in the world that it really helps to be in spiritual community. So as the ushers come forward, we're just going to receive and affirm our gifts together. So take your gift or hold your hand over your heart and accept these gifts. I bless these sacred gifts.
I bless these sacred gifts.
Given graciously with love.
Given graciously with love.
These gifts bless and heal.
These gifts bless and heal.
And prosper all they touch.
And prosper all they touch.
In giving, I am grateful.
In giving, I am grateful.
To be richly, lavishly, and abundantly blessed. And so it is. Shift in this time of the service, and we're going to have our practitioner installation ceremony. And so I'd like to invite, I see a visiting practitioner and practitioner from here. If you would please stand. Any visitors? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. We're going to begin our processional of practitioners, and I'll announce each practitioner's name. We'll start with our licensed practitioners who serve here virtually, and their pictures are on the Facebook live recording. Licensed practitioner Annette Bolster, serving from Mableton, Georgia, and licensed practitioner Donna Wallace, serving from Honolulu, Hawaii. So thank you so much for being here. And for our professional and practitioners joining us in person today, I'll call each practitioner's name and they will come forward to form a semicircle at the bottom of the stage. Licensed practitioner Nancy Ashley. Licensed practitioner emerita Kate Barrett. Licensed practitioner Marcy Beck. Licensed practitioner Sean A.B. Larkin. Licensed practitioner Sandy Liebold. Licensed practitioner Catherine Richer. And welcome back, Director of Education, Reverend Marilyn Sprague. It's wonderful to have you here. So, thank you. That was so good. I wanted to hear the rest of it. So we have a practitioner transferring in here with us, and that's Sylvia Miller. Will you help me welcome Sylvia Miller? So Sylvia began her studies as a student of Science of Mind in Grants Pass 20 years ago. And she transferred to New Thought Center CSL and became a licensed practitioner in 2015. She is an amazing artist, and she brings with her her love for prayer, for meditation, and artistic spiritual journaling. So Sylvia, will you pledge your service, loyalty, and support to Portland Center for Spiritual Living and our practitioner team, and conduct yourself with dignity, integrity, and sincere devotion?
With gracious gratitude and love.
Thank you. So please help me welcome Sylvia to our practitioner. And now I'm going to call forward Kay Cushing to step forward. And so we're here today to celebrate an achievement, a milestone, and a commitment. Today we celebrate a new practitioner being licensed at Portland Center for Spiritual Living. The practitioners are ones who have dedicated their time, their lives, their energies, and their intelligence to helping others. And it is the practitioner's business to see God in everyone and to reveal the highest truth for humankind. To become a practitioner takes a minimum of 4 years of dedicated study and personal inner growth. In addition to this, they must pass a rigorous licensing process, right, Kay? She's nodding. All the practitioners are nodding. That includes an extensive written exam as well as an oral panel. They make a dedicated commitment to their own spiritual practice, serving as practitioners, ministering to the congregation. Practitioners are called to walk consciously in the presence and serve the highest and best for our community. So, as interim minister of the Portland Center, actually, I'm going to have you come up right now. And she's assisted by Nancy Ashley and Reverend Marilyn, who have supported Kay all through her process. So as interim minister of Portland CSL, it is my honor to participate in the charge of licensing a new practitioner for this spiritual community. I can certify that Kay Lynn Cushing has fulfilled all the requirements and obligations, preparing her to be a licensed practitioner here. And so, in accordance with the fulfillment of all the requirements to become a licensed practitioner, I now ask you to pledge your service, loyalty, and support to Portland Center for Spiritual Living. Kay, will you declare your service to Portland CSL by attending service, and participating and actively assisting in the life of our community?
I do.
Will you declare your loyalty to Portland Center for Spiritual Living by promoting harmony and oneness within the community, agreeing to uphold the Code of Ethics for CSL practitioners, and conducting yourself with dignity, integrity, and devotion?
I do.
Kay, will you declare your support to Portland Center for Spiritual Living by financially supporting our community with a tithing consciousness and affirming its health, growth, and spiritual integrity?
I do.
And Kay, will you dedicate yourself to the discipline of daily spiritual practice for continued and ongoing enlightenment and understanding, that you may expand the expression of your life in loving service to God and those around you?
I do.
I now ask Reverend Marilyn and Nancy Ashley, who have walked side by side with Kay, to confer her stole. This stole symbolizes the service, loyalty, and support pledged by Kay, and it's a great honor for a practitioner to receive this. So, licensed practitioner Kay Cushing, welcome. Yes. You can have a seat. And we have a special reading by Ronnie. We have a special reading by Ronnie Hernandez to honor Kay.
Stage manager. One moment, please. Okay, so go ahead and reach up and feel it.
Is it a gold microphone?
Is it cold?
Power within the wings of your soul. Oh, okay. Okay. A mother always wanting what's best for her kids, but yet still giving them giving them space to grow. A friend, I wasn't gonna cry. A friend always believed in the circle of positivity that surrounds her and doing her best to help others feel the same. Times of trouble or waves of wisdom, not a mountain is too high for you to climb because of the power within the wings of your soul. A spirit formed by wisdom, loyalty, and faith. A heart filled with inspiration and courage. Definitely a sign of God's navigation. No mountain too high or river too deep, because of the power within your soul. Sorry.
We understand that this song is of personal significance to you, and the practitioner team requested that this song be performed to acknowledge and honor the deep dive you've taken in order to cross the threshold to being in service as a licensed practitioner. So today, on behalf of Portland Center for Spiritual Living's practitioner team, I dedicate this song to you.
You can sing along with you. I'm sure you know it. One of the beautiful things about Kay is she loves to sing, so you can sing it with us. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the sweetest kind of life, to the sweetest kind of love. I'm excited. Get ready, get ready, my soul. Everything I've ever done, everything I've ever seen, everything I've lost or won, and everything I ever dreamed has brought me here to the present moment, here to a new beginning, here, and I'm seeing life so clearly now. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Yes, 'cause here I go, deep, deep, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Here I go, deep, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. So get ready. You ready? My soul. Oh my goodness, she's diving in, y'all. Come on. She's diving in. Get ready, my soul. Kay's diving in. Kay's diving in to the deepest kind of love, sweetest, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Ooh, she's ready.
You get to get ready for some flowers. So, Kay, on behalf of the Center's practitioner team and ministry, I present this floral wrist bouquet and welcome you to the practitioner team. Know that you are loved, cherished, and adored, and your presence matters. Yeah. May these flowers represent the beauty of your presence and your service as a licensed practitioner here.
Yes, you're welcome. So thank you all for participating in this very sacred ceremony. Please stop by at the back of the room afterwards to congratulate Sylvia and Kay and welcome them here as part of the team. And that BREWER practitioners, Sandy and Sean will be up here after the service for prayer. As I said earlier, if there's anything holding in your heart or in your mind that you would like prayer for, they are here for you. And so let's close our service with a benediction. Please stand. Something wonderful is flowing through me right now.
Something wonderful is flowing through me right now.
It is this thing called life.
It is this thing called life.
Life is in my mind.
Life is in my mind.
Life is in my body.
Life is in my body.
Life is in my affairs.
Life is in my affairs.
I think it.
I think it.
I believe it.
I believe it.
I accept it.
I accept it.
Just the way that it is.
Just the way that it is.
Thank you, life.
Thank you, life.
And so I know this divine presence of life, of love, of joy is always with us. Just all we have to do is turn our attention inward and remember and recognize it. And so we go out this day into the world knowing that we are one. We are in the flow of life. We are in the flow, ready and willing to receive all that Spirit has in store. And together we affirm, and so it is.
We hope you enjoyed today's podcast. If you happen to be in the Portland, Oregon area, we'd love to have you visit in person. The Portland Center for Spiritual Living is located at 6211 Northeast Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Our inspirational service is at 11 a.m. every Sunday. We also have many programs, classes, and workshops developed just for our online audience. To find out more, go to our website at cslportland.org and look under the Online tab. We have a variety of content dedicated specifically for our podcast listeners. Our mission is to open hearts, ignite minds, and make a difference. If you'd like to support our center and its podcasts, you can donate online at cslportland.org/donate. Our website is also the place to learn more about what's going on at the center or to contact us. Allow us to become part of your extended spiritual community. Wherever you are in your spiritual journey, you are most welcome at the Center for Spiritual Living.